In December of 1997, United Airlines operated Flight 826 between Tokyo and Honolulu on board a Boeing 747-100 aircraft, registration November 4723 uniform. The plane, which experienced an incident mid-flight, would be retired by the end of that service, despite being relatively undamaged. Why did that happen? Flight 826 departed on December 28, 1997 from New Tokyo Airport, later renamed Narita Airport. On board were 393 people, including 374 passengers. The takeoff, departure and climb out were uneventful. However, while at cruising altitude, the airplane encountered an area of turbulence. The captain turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. After approximately 15 minutes, there was no more turbulence, so the crew switched off the sign. Nonetheless, the captain announced turbulence was still a possibility. His warning proved accurate as approximately 1 hour and 40 minutes into the flight, the airplane suffered some quote-unquote wave action. The captain radioed an aircraft flying ahead requesting a ride report. The crew of Northwest Flight 90 flying in front of United's Boeing 747-100 reported that the ride was smooth. A couple of minutes later, United Flight 826 encountered severe turbulence. Moments later, the aircraft suddenly dropped around 100 feet or 30 meters, severely injuring 15 passengers and 3 crew members. One passenger sadly died, despite quick resuscitation efforts by flight attendants and a passenger doctor. After making an assessment of the injuries, the captain decided to return to Narita for medical assistance. The National Transportation Safety Board, or NTSB, launched an investigation into the accident, stating the following: the pilot in command's inadvertent flight into adverse weather conditions and the difficulty of obtaining adequate weather forecasts of over-ocean turbulence. Factors contributing to the accident include the presence of clear air turbulence and the failure of the flight attendant to issue a safety advisory. Following the accident, United released a bulletin emphasizing the importance of effective communication. Titled "Turbulence Encounter and Passenger Fatality," the bulletin explained the events of Flight 826. Additionally, the airline took other measures to encourage passengers to keep their seatbelts fastened, even if the sign was off. With regards to the 747-100 aircraft involved, United Airlines decided to write it off, despite not having any operational damage in consequence of the turbulence. United Airlines had previously intended to sell the aging aircraft and was planning to take it out of service the following year. However, after the accident, United decided to expedite the retirement of the aircraft, essentially writing it off. Flight 826 was the last ever commercial service for November 4723 uniform. Delivered to United in 1972, the plane is currently scrapped at Marano Pinal in Arizona. The jet had 92,520 hours and 19,723 cycles. Have you heard before about this incident? Do you think this particular event is why airlines now tell passengers to keep their seatbelts fastened at all times? Let us know in the comments below. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles and a podcast every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe before you go.